Today we are testing the secret firmware for the Ableton Move that no one is talking about, and it is even better than the Ableton Move 2.0 update that they released a couple of weeks ago. This is super interesting, and if you have an Ableton Move or you're thinking about getting one, you need to check this out. So let's dive in. First thing that I'm going to show you is that installing it is very easy, it's very simple. This is something called Move Everything. In fact, I'm going to show you here. Move Everything is a firmware developed by this guy, Charles Vestal, don't know. And it is a special layer that is installed on top of the original Move firmware. So you can completely remove this extra layer if you want to. But it adds a load of extra features to the Ableton Move. I'm not going to go do a deep dive into all of them. I'll maybe do that in future videos, but it's super interesting and it's super easy to set up. So this guy has made it. If you look at this video here, installing Move Everything on Ableton Move in under 2 minutes, this will give you an amazing rundown of how easy it is to just install. So I'll leave you with that. I'm not going to give you the installation. I'll leave a link to that in the description of this video because I want to jump in and I want to show you what this thing is. So here is the Move. I have Move Everything installed. I also have the latest Ableton firmware installed on here. So there you go. I've got Move 2.0 beta installed. And I also have this Move Everything. So what is Move Everything? Let's open up a new set and I will show you. So open up a new set. It works in the same way that it always does with Ableton, with Move. Gives you a kit, gives you a bass, gives you whatever that is, and there you go. So you can just use Move as normal. Everything is exactly the same. But if you hold down Shift, Volume, and then a track, you get this extra menu here. So I know it's a little bit small. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit more just to show you here on my screen. I upgraded my camera just so I can zoom in more. So here is this new little menu on here. So this is for each track, each individual Move track, you have new slots, essentially. So you have MIDI effects, you have a new option for new synths. You can have one effects and then a second effects, and then this is just extra settings. And this is for every single track on here. And you can save these chains as a single chain. So if you're like, I love this combination of an arpeggiator, a DX7 emulation, this reverb and this delay, you can just save it as a chain and reload it at a different time if you want to. So I'm just going to dive in and show you what we have. So the first thing I want to jump into is actually the synths. So here, there's a bunch of different modules. They're listed as synths, but they're not just synths, if that makes sense. So you have something called Dexed, which is like Yamaha DX7 emulation, so an FM synthesizer. Hera, I can't remember what that is. Line in, that's just, I think, for the line in. A Mini JV, which is a Roland JV sound module, I think. An Oberheim emulation. A streaming radio, so you can literally sample radio from anywhere in the world, which is wild. Raphosynth, I don't know what that is. Sound font player, so you can load a bunch of sound fonts in this as well. So you can use this as just a MIDI module, I guess. Surge XT, I don't know what that is. WebStream, I also don't know what this is. I feel like this has been updated since I last looked. And then there's more to come. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to open up the Dexed, because that is very, very simple. And this, I don't think this will work straight away. I can't remember what the old sound was. Hold on, I don't think this has worked straight away. I think I need to change something first. So I'm going to do Shift. Oh shit, hold on. Oh. So, yeah, so it was actually, I put the Dexed on track 1. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to jump out of the Move Everything. And then I'm going to go on to MIDI out, channel 1, MIDI in. I think channel 1. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Oh, and then what I need to do is, so that it doesn't play the Ableton instrument underneath, I'm going to make this a blank sampler. So we're going to go down to templates, and then we are going to do sampler. Now, nothing will be coming from the original move track, and we will be able to just fully listen to the new Dexed. So this is now this Dexed DX7 synthesizer. We can go back in again, and there's like 92 presets. I think you can create your own presets as well for it. So let's find another one. So now we have FM synthesis on Ableton Move within a free update from somebody, right? So that's awesome. So we have that. Now I'm going to dig into other synths at another point, but now I want to go back onto the MIDI effects. So because there is no arpeggiator on Ableton Move right now, if we go onto arpeggiator, we can now select, it's limited at the moment, but I hope that they would expand it. We can choose different arpeggiator types. So we can do up, we can do down, we can do up, down, and we can do random. So now if I... So we now have an arpeggiator, and it does, I believe, sync to the, let me exit out for a second. It syncs to the internal clock as well. So let's say we're going to do tempo, let's say we're going to do tempo 90. Okay. And then we're going to go shift, volume, track, back onto that track. I think we do sync to clock. And obviously no sound comes out now. Hold on. Oh yeah. So we've now got it synced to the MIDI clock of the Move. And if we want to do up down, so let's do up down arpeggio. Oh, and press play. Let's turn off the metronome. So we now have an arpeggio. You can change the division of it, so we can do it faster if we want to, higher rate. Amazing. So we have that, which is an awesome new feature. You can do chords. It now has, you can do a chord thing. Let's do minors, and then let's do. You can change the inversion on the chords. Change the voice. I don't even know what voicing is. And also the coolest thing is you can strum it. So you can do, hold on. You can change the strum direction. So there's the MIDI, let me just turn that off. So there are the MIDI effects, and then for the different effects, these are like reverbs, chorus. This NAM, I'm not 100% sure what that is. It it's saying about cabinet. I'm guessing this is... I am not 100% sure. Is this amp simulation? Possibly? I don't know. I have not fully dug into this, and someone complained on one of my videos that was like, if you're going to demo something, learn how to use it first. This is not me demoing it. This is me exploring it with you. So if you want a demo, this is not the place. But yeah, these effects, bunch of different effects. Let me get off this one and go on to reverb, which I know is a reverb. So we have a little reverb there. Beautiful. Nice little reverb. What else do we have? We have a tape emulation, I think. Let me figure that one out for a second. Ooh, drive, color, wobble. It's gonna get loud, I think. Bit of noise on there. So that's nice. There's just a bunch of extra features on this, and I implore everyone to jump in. Look at this tape delay. I implore everyone to jump in and have a play around with it. I definitely will be for the next few days. And I will be showing you my results on what I have and what I can come up with. This is being constantly expanded. I believe it's version 0.4. So plenty of work to be done on it, but I mean, this is free. This is just one guy, I believe, just one guy's project, and load of extra features for the Ableton Move, which is pretty wild. Considering today, if you watch this on the day that I post this, I believe that Reverb is selling these units at $399 instead of $400. I think it's just for the one day. I would get my hands on it. I'm considering getting a second move because I want one that I'm going to hack and just turn it into like a weird sound module and stuff that can be synchronized with my main move. That way we can get rid of all the complaints about there only being 4 tracks. We can just have 2 moves, 8 tracks, one just totally hacked, one as the main unit. That's what I'm considering because I'm a bit weird. But yeah, check it out. This is Move Everything. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And thank you to, I'm going to give a proper shout out. Thank you to Charles Vestal. Charles Vestal. Absolute legend for making this, developing this, and let's see where it takes the Ableton Move. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.